EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from just outside of Chicago at Olympia Fields Country Club, it's second-round coverage of the BMW Championship. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony, and a great result in the fairway. Wow, what a nice way to start the day, Frank.
Straight out of the gate, and the barn door is officially open.
Oh, hello. How about that on the first hole? A long one for Eagle to get the round underway. Whoa. The second hole is a par 4 at 467 yards. It is one of the many risk-reward holes here at Olympia Fields. Some will try to carry the 3 right-side bunkers with their tee shots, hoping to get a shorter look into a well-protected green that slopes from back to front. Side.
After that great tee shot, this is really an ideal situation. In between 90 and 100 yards, really there's nothing to stop you going straight at this flag. This week, but that is another one.
Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2 to 16 under par. The third hole is another early test and is in fact the #1 handicap hole, a par 4 at 461 yards. The hole is comprised of 3 segments. Tee shots should wind up in the second segment, leading to an uphill carry over Butterfield Creek to a somewhat small and tilted green.
Well, that was 50-50 off the tee. Rough, fairway. I guess it was more than 50-50. Fairway's fine. Oh, he's come out of the gates today beautifully, and there is another chance.
4 feet, all that's left for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. He moves to 17 under par. The fourth at 400 yards, offering a bit of a breather, at least distance-wise. As with the first, left is no good, as thick trees and bushes again frame the fairway. The narrow green slopes right to left, with 3 bunkers serving as protection. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. A little over 80 yards here as he gets set for his second.
In my book, that's a good shot. You could really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's got it to -18. Now to the fifth. It is a 4th consecutive par 4. This one measuring at 417 yards. It differs from the rest in that tall trees create a narrow chute to navigate with your tee shot, and the lone fairway bunker left is most definitely in play. Also in play is the cross bunker up near the hole, forcing players to carry the ball onto a plateaued green. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect, and a good result as well. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. Now this for another birdie. Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. He moves to 19 under for the tournament. On to the 6th here on this North course, and finally it's the first of our 4 par 3s, checking in at 187 yards. This hole is much more out in the open than the previous 6, but that also means that winds can sometimes play a bigger role here. Yeah, that's nicely done. Birdie putt coming up here at the 6th. This is a 13-footer. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. A par 4 awaits us here at the 7th, this one at 452 yards. This hole bends ever so slightly to the left and features bunkers left and right off the tee. The green narrows and rises toward the back and is protected by 2 deep front bunkers. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. So from right around the middle of the fairway, this is second. Here we go.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. He gets it to 20 under par. Long par 3s are becoming more in vogue in professional golf. We saw some long ones at the 2023 U.S. Open at the Los Angeles Country Club. And we find another here at the 251-yard 8th hole. The green slopes from back left to front right and is fronted by a quartet of bunkers. Okay, fortunate there. That ball hops onto the green, and he'll be left with that for his birdie. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
This is a very straight putt, but it will be fast. So you've got to be careful not to run this by if it wanders offline.
Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. And he moves to 21 under par. The closing hole on the front side here at Olympia Fields is the 472-yard par 4 ninth. Bunkers are the name of the game here, with 3 hemming in the landing area and 4 more up near the green.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good.
It was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the ninth. And that is going to wrap up one of the best front sides you'll see, a 26-9 under par. The backside here at Olympia Fields begins with the par 4 10th at 444 yards. The best drive here will carry the left side bunker. If that's accomplished, it should leave a clear approach to an elevated green. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. A pretty ideal wedge distance here, 95 yards for his second.
Oh, that was a good strike. Took it straight at it, too. That one bounce and check. Well played.
Chance now for another birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he's just continuing to pour it on here on this Friday. The par 4 11th is a trickier hole than it might seem at first blush. From the tee, the landing area appears to be a wide one, but it does dogleg slightly to the left, which causes many players to run their tee shots through into the right side bunkers or rough. Yeah, why not? Another great tee shot. Maybe a chance now to go after what would be a 5th consecutive birdie. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his 2nd.
Really, you have to credit the tee shot because that was huge. Great position, but the touch, every bit as good. Beautiful shot.
You bet. A birdie here at the 11th. And he continues to just build up a massive lead for the weekend. Now to the 12th at 389 yards, a par 4. This is not a hole for the Bombers as Butterfield Creek bisects the fairway. It's also not one to be wayward on off the tee, as the tree canopies and trunks often force punch-outs and layups and shots stray from the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
He's got 118 yards to get you to the front of this green, but it's 138 yards you'll need to get all the way to the hole. Pin in the back right portion of this green.
It just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. The 13th is a 168-yard par 3. It is the number 18 handicap, but that doesn't mean it's not without its share of peril. Bunkers protect the green short and right, while thick trees and bushes cause big problems for anything pulled offline to the left. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's got it to 25 under par now. The 14th is a difficult one, a par 4 at 450 yards. A tee shot from an elevated tee leads to a fairway in a valley 30 feet below. Any miss left brings trees into play. Any miss right could be worse, with Butterfield Creek snaking its way down the right side before crossing the fairway further up. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Now note his second from the fairway.
He's left himself with 143 yards to the hole, coming off a birdie on the previous, looking for 2 in a row.
Well, there's a good strike in there. Just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. And with that, his score moves to 26 under par. There are only 2 par 5s on this North course, the first and this one, the 15th. You know they're tough when this is the shorter of the two, and it still goes 606 yards. It's a gentle dogleg to the right, but players who hug the right side off the tee could very easily be blocked out or worse. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Oh, boy, that definitely took a look. But that was a perfectly weighted putt, nearly an eagle. And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. And that's going to move him to 27 under par. The final 3-hole stretch begins here at the par 3 16th. It's a long one at 215 yards. Butterfield Creek again makes an appearance short and right of the hole. But of greater concern, those bunkers short right and left. Going long leads to issues as well, as balls can wind up well below the putting surface. Okay, safely aboard. Now this for another birdie.
Yeah, and over a putt like this, you've really got to trust the fact you've banked the practice, you trust the process, and certainly trust the line.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. He moves to 28 under par. On to the 17th now. It's a par 4 at 455 yards. The creek we saw at 16 continues up the right side of this fairway, though the lone bunker left is a more frequent obstacle. An uphill approach needs to be precise, as 4 bunkers await just off the putting surface.
That had to be in the rough the whole way. One more bounce back on the fairway.
So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Sizable putt from 16 feet. To get up that slope, it is in for a birdie. And he'll get that score to minus 29. The closing hole here at Olympia Fields is a par 4 at a challenging 510 yards. This hole bends right to left, but those looking to gain an advantage can be blocked by trees on the left side of the driving area. The lone pond on the course seldom comes into play, but the tilt of the green towards the front left makes for some difficult final putts. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. From the fairway, Noda, this his second.
141 yards left to the hole, coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back-to-back.
A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. So another look at the leaderboard, and you'll almost do a double take, Frank. Our featured golfer with a commanding lead through 36 holes.
So far, it's just been just a clinic again. I know I use that word a lot, Rich, but it looks like two different players. One at the top and the chasers. Different league.
So for Frank Nobilo, Noda Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.